Hey everybody, happy holidays. We're knee-deep in the festive season, which means it's time for twinkling lights, warm cookies, and the inevitable cat versus Christmas tree showdown. You know what I'm talking about. The shimmering ornaments, the dangling lights, the strategically placed ribbon. It's basically a feline amusement park that just popped up in your living room. Seriously though, every year countless Christmas trees face the wrath of curious kitties. And let's be honest, nobody wants a toppled tree, broken ornaments, or a spooked cat, so this year we're getting proactive. Today, I'm going to share 10 of my best battle-tested hacks to cat-proof your Christmas tree. We're talking Fort Knox levels of security here, people. By the time we're done, your tree will be more appealing to Santa than to your mischievous feline overlord. Let's do this! Alright, first things first, we gotta secure the base. Think about it, a wobbly tree is a vulnerable tree. If your cat can topple it with a gentle nudge, it's game over. That's why a sturdy tree stand is your first line of defense. Now, you can go old school and use a good old-fashioned heavy-duty stand, the kind your grandpa probably used, but if you're feeling a little extra, and let's be honest, who isn't during the holidays, you can rig up some DIY reinforcements. I'm talking zip ties, bungee cords, even some strategically placed weights. Get creative. The goal is to make that tree base as solid as a rock. Because trust me, a cat on a mission will find any weakness. Let's be real. Cats are basically tiny ninjas with a PhD in chaos. So don't underestimate their determination to turn your tree into a giant cat toy. Make that base unyielding. Cats hate citrus. It's like their kryptonite, their Achilles heel. You get the point. We're going to use this to our advantage. You see, most cats can't stand the smell of oranges, lemons, or limes. So grab yourself some citrus peels and get strategic. Place them around the base of your tree. Tuck them into the branches. Even make a citrus garland if you're feeling crafty. The potent aroma will be like an invisible force field, repelling even the most determined feline. Pro tip, you can also try citrus-scented essential oils. Just a few drops on some cotton balls strategically placed around your tree can work wonders. But remember, safety first. Always dilute essential oils and keep them out of your cat's reach, as direct contact can be harmful. Remember, we're not trying to banish our furry friends from the entire house, just gently encouraging them to admire the Christmas tree from a safe distance. All right, let's be honest. The ornaments are the real prize for a curious kitty. Those shiny, dangling objects are just too tempting for a cat to resist. So we're going to play a little game of keep away with those precious decorations. The name of the game is elevation. Remember that time you hid your favorite candy from your siblings? Same principle applies here. Those heirloom ornaments, the delicate glass ones, the ones your great-aunt Mildred gave you that you secretly kind of hate, those go on the tippy top. Think of it this way, the higher the ornament, the less likely it is to become a cat toy. Plus, it'll give your tree a nice balanced look. Win-win. Chapter 4, Tree Skirt. It's not just for decoration. A festive tree skirt isn't just for looks, my friends. Oh no, it's also a secret weapon in our cat-proofing arsenal. That's right, a well-chosen tree skirt can be the difference between a pristine present display and a cat-induced Christmas catastrophe. First off, size matters. Opt for a skirt with a wide diameter, one that extends far beyond the reach of those sneaky cat paws. Remember, we're creating a no-climb zone here. Next, consider the material. A thick, durable fabric like felt or burlap is your best bet. Avoid anything too flimsy or slippery, as your cat will see it as an open invitation to scale Mount Christmas Tree. Chapter 5. Double-sided tape. The ultimate cat deterrent. Now, let's talk about a secret weapon in our quest for a cat-proof Christmas double-sided tape. Cats hate sticky paws, and this is the perfect way to deter them from climbing your tree or messing with the presents underneath. Simply apply strips of double-sided tape to the edges of your tree skirt. You can even put some on the floor around the tree if your cat is particularly persistent. The sticky sensation will send a clear message. This is not a climbing zone, but remember, we're aiming for gentle deterrence, not a full-blown sticky situation. So choose a tape that's strong enough to be effective, but not so strong that it'll damage your floors or your cat's paws. Chapter 6. Pet gates divide and conquer. Sometimes you need to call in the big guns, and by big guns I mean pet gates. Look, I know it's not the most aesthetically pleasing solution, but it can be a lifesaver if you've got a particularly mischievous kitty on your hands. A strategically placed pet gate can create a designated no-climb zone around your Christmas tree, ensuring its safety and your sanity. It's like creating a peaceful DMZ between your cat and their greatest temptation. And hey, you can even get creative with it. Decorate the pet gate with some festive garland or lights to make it blend in with your holiday decor. Remember that scene in Home Alone where Kevin McAllister booby-traps his house? We're going for a similar level of security here, but without the feather-covered paint cans. One of the most effective ways to prevent a toppling tragedy is to secure your Christmas tree to the wall. This is especially important if you have a large tree or a particularly rambunctious cat. You can use fishing line, clear thread, or even specialized tree anchors that are practically invisible. Just make sure whatever you use is strong enough to withstand a determined feline. Chapter 8. Cat-friendly decorations. Sharing is caring. You know, we can't blame our cats for being mesmerized by shiny, dangling objects. It's in their DNA. But instead of fighting their natural instincts, why not embrace them with some cat-friendly decorations? Think about incorporating elements that are safe and stimulating for your feline friend. For example, you can hang catnip-filled toys on the lower branches of your tree, or create a festive garland using bells or crinkle paper. Not only will this provide your cat with some much-needed entertainment, but it will also help to redirect their attention away from your more fragile ornaments. Title: Hidden Dangers, Cords and Wires. Okay, folks, time for a serious safety reminder. Those twinkling Christmas lights might look magical, but they can be a real hazard for curious cats. Those dangling cords and wires are basically feline chew toys in disguise, so we've got to be extra vigilant about keeping those electrical cords out of reach. Use cord organizers, tape them down, or even run them along the ceiling if you have to, and remember, prevention is key here. A little bit of effort now can save you a lot of heartache and vet bills later on. Chapter 10. Distraction is key. Operation Alternative Entertainment. We've secured the tree, we've armed ourselves with citrus and double-sided tape, but our work here isn't quite done. Remember, a bored cat is a cat looking for trouble. So let's give them something else to focus their attention on, shall we? Break out the catnip toys, the scratching posts, the interactive puzzles, anything to keep those feline paws busy. You can even set up a designated cat play zone near the Christmas tree, complete with their favorite toys and treats. Think of it this way, you're not just cat-proofing your Christmas tree, you're creating a festive and enriching environment for your furry friend. Outro mission accomplished. Cat-proofing success. There you have it, folks. 10 of my best cat-proofing hacks to keep your Christmas tree safe and sound this holiday season. Remember, a little bit of planning and effort can go a long way in preventing a feline-induced Christmas catastrophe. From securing the tree base to embracing the power of citrus, we've covered it all. And remember, providing your cat with plenty of alternative entertainment is key to keeping them happy and out of trouble. So go forth, deck the halls and have a very Merry Christmas. And don't forget to give your furry friends an extra cuddle from me. Happy holidays, everyone.